There he is. Let's
he
brew.
is.
Tag a
Let's
car
go.
guy. Tag a car
Come
gal.
on,
Let's
digital.
brew, everybody. Hey, what's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
Fred Lennart, subprime hero.
And we are brewing solutions live on the Car Guy Coffee podcast at Digital Dealer and having some fun in fabulous Las Vegas. And we are brewing solutions right now with the CEO of TrueCar, the one,
the only Mike Darrow.
That's right, everybody. And we're excited that you're here. Welcome to the party.
One more high five on this side. Let's go.
Let's go. Man, it's so much excitement, so much just anticipation in the air. Right now, we're feeling everybody's just now getting released into the expo hall. How excited are you to be here?
Well, I'm really excited to be here. I've been in Vegas for a few days at a couple of different events. This is a great one to be at today. I'm looking forward to getting a chance to interact with a lot of dealers and a lot of the things going on here. So I'm excited to be part of this.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
It's
great to be here with you.
Glad that you're
here. It really is.
I did it again. I keep clapping,
But that's okay.
y'all.
But listen, we're excited to have you here. We've really got a chance to meet your staff quite a bit.
Yeah.
We've had a chance to talk to them, have them on the show, build relationships with them. They had Lou as a veteran representative during y'all's little veteran showcase that you all did, which was amazing. Thank you for having Lou be part of that, because it was a big deal to us. We're both veterans. And Lou, I mean, I know when he was there, he came back from that interview and was just so pumped up about that.
So
and that's
excited.
a big Matt Jones guy over there. I love him for it. He's definitely somebody who's been an advocate for us. And we love him for that also. And Beth and so many others that you have in your company that just really make us feel like you guys are family to us. So it's an honor to have you here on the show today.
Thank you. And hey, I have a great team.
Yeah,
They love you guys. They love
man.
talking
Great
to you
team.
guys. You guys know we have a military initiative inside our company that
Yes, you do.
we try to be very authentic with. It's grassroots. We do things around with the DAV and Team Red, White, and Blue and a lot of different organizations. We give away a couple of modified cars a year. Cars represent freedom to so many people.
Oh,
so true.
And our wounded veterans come back and they're disabled. They can't drive. They've given up some of that freedom in protecting our freedom. So we get out there. We do a couple of donations a year. We usually do it with our partner Auto Nation and DAV, but it's great to be a part of. And thank you guys for your service.
Oh, man, well, thank you so much. It's an honor to be amongst people who honor well. And that's one thing that is incredible about your company, incredible about your team and your people, is that you all honor very, very well. And it was a true honor just to be part of the panel. You have some incredible people that we're talking and representing veterans inside of automotive, because we believe that this is a great segue for veterans to find themselves having more purpose, having effective relationships built inside of the community where they can bring great honor to our industry, which is what we're trying to do, folks. We're trying to make sure that great, honorable people are part of this industry. But speaking of great, honorable people and all the people that we love out there, do us a favor, car guys and car gals, and tag a car guy.
Tag a car gal and share. Come on.
Get this out there.
Get it
because
out there.
We are excited to be sitting here having a conversation with you, really, because there's so much that's on the horizon. There's a new change up inside of the industry now.
Yes.
And these buzzwords of culture are becoming things that everybody is now talking about, but it's something that's always mattered. It's something that's always been important for us to build a great culture. What has it been like seeing your culture spill out into the industry now?
Well, we're doing our best to create a very diverse work environment at work. I'm a personal believer, and I've been in this industry for 40 years, all my adult life. And our industry is behind so many other categories because we haven't welcomed diversity and equity and inclusion into it and brought people in with diverse opinions and help move us forward. So, we're doing our best to try to get people into the organization that can help us serve our community. If your organization doesn't look like the community you're trying to serve, you're missing something, right?
Come on. So true.
That's what we're trying to do is, we're trying to lean into that and be support all the folks in our organization to have a voice, to bring their personality, to bring their diversity to the table, we think we'll make better decisions doing that. So we're excited.
No doubt you'll make better decisions. All perspectives matter. And when you find different perspectives, you find new ideas. And when you have new ideas, you're growing. And then you have things that you can get excited about, things that you can put a mission on and try to make better than yesterday. I love that. And your company is leading the way in that in so many ways. You guys have had some great history. How many years has TrueCar been around now?
TrueCar's been around for almost 20 years now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we went through a couple of iterations. It started as Zag, which was a car listing site that kind of serviced some different properties. Cap One was one of the first partners, and it evolved, went public in 2012. And we are in the midst of a huge pivot right now that we're trying to make with our business, really trying to bring what we believe will be the first real modern day marketplace to automotive, right? I mean, it exists everywhere, right? You book travel, you go to Expedia, you don't go to the airlines, right? You Uber, there's so many of Amazon, all these great digital properties that did a wonderful job of bringing demand, consumers, and supply together. And that's what we're trying to do. Our supply side is our dealer partners. We've got 12,000 dealer partners on our platform. I hope to get a chance to talk to a lot of them.
What was that number again?
Yeah, with 12,000 dealer partners.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Great. Congratulations on that.
Wow.
So, that's a big part of our business. We want to bring our technology and help them pursue a modern day marketplace. So many of the generations coming up have bought everything digital on their phones, all the things they're doing. And automotive has to embrace that, we believe. There's a way to do it. We think we can be the catalyst to stimulate that. Got 8 or 9 million people a month that come to our website. We connect them with those 12,000 dealers. A lot of good business can happen there, right? That's a whole
lot. That's so forward thinking, but it's also us catching up to the way that many other digital platforms are. Ultimately, we are trying to serve people the way they want to be served. Right?
You're so right.
I mean, if it's connecting to people and that's really what we care about, then yes, let's consolidate it. Let's make it as simple as possible. Let's put it in one place. And that's exactly why you're at a place like Digital Dealer, right? Let's find a way to make this digital and revolutionize the way an experience is. I mean, seriously, when we have so many forward thinkers inside of one room, I know that there's a lot of great ideas, a lot of cool stuff. What is it that you're looking to pick up while you're here?
That's a great question, Lou.
Well, I haven't had a chance to walk around yet, but I know there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. I think that the modern day stuff that is just out of the box is the stuff I want to see, right? We all operate in our own little box, and when we're in our buildings or in our homes, we're a distributed workforce, so many of us are working from home. You get in this little box you work in, and you got to come to events like this to get out of that, right? You see things that pull you out of that box, right? And it takes you down a path. So I'm looking forward to all of it. I think there's a lot of good stuff here. I get a chance to talk to, some of our investors and our shareholders. I get a chance to talk to consumers. This is our chance to get out and talk to our retail partners. And that's the part I like about being here is, our dealers are here. We're excited to talk to them and see what else is going on and other things that can help them.
Awesome. Wow. And that's connections. And that's what it's about. It's about the people and making real, true connections with them. And when you get an opportunity to make real connections, be there, sit next to them, have a conversation, it tends to go a little bit further than normal. You kind of feel this energy. You leave inspired. I've come to a lot of these events, Mike, and I love them too. I get to see a lot of your staff here, and they inspire me all the time. I feel like we get a chance to inspire them a little bit. We get excited around each other, and that's what it is. There's an energy inside these rooms. There's something more than education. There's that inspiration that you need. Sometimes that energy that you're missing that you just need to get up and go, and this place will make it happen. And people like you and your company are doing things like that in the forefront. So what's new right now with TrueCar? What are you guys looking for in the next quarter, maybe the next year?
Well, what we're doing is we're running a big pilot in the state of Florida where we're really trying to take consumers. We got about 100 dealers on our platform. We're calling it TrueCar Plus, and we're taking a consumer all the way from finding a vehicle to actually making the purchase online, buying one of our dealer vehicles, doing all the paperwork, the whole thing right online. So we've been in the market there for almost a year now in a pilot phase, and we hope to roll out 4 or 5 more states this year towards the end of the year and really start to be out there. Dealers have so many things in front of them they have to make decisions on, and being digital takes investment, right? And they have to decide what investments to make. We try to make that easy, right? We do the technology, we do the marketing. All they have to do is provide their inventory to us, give us the data around their selling price and who they finance with, and we do the rest of it. So it's low overhead cost. Get them on board, let them try it, and hopefully help them sell cars.
Wow, that's awesome.
Let's take away some of that friction and let's just streamline it a little bit more so that the consumer and the retailer can both do extremely well together, right?
Exactly.
Make it simple for them and make it to where it's just almost like press a button and you can buy it. And that's what people want, that Amazon experience, right?
That's
so
right.
I love that. That's a great thing. I'm excited to see that happen.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys have been piloting that. And I'm sure the dealers that have been using it and everyone who's been using it has really seen the benefit of it. And it's just going to keep growing. I mean, your company is always on that edge of innovation, so I always love seeing that happen. So I'm excited to see that product roll out.
We are excited about that. So this week, we're going to be talking about unveiling the power of diverse unity. And that's something that you all are speaking on. That's stuff that you're actually making happen by fusing together all the different angles of piecing a car transaction together. And there are so many different pieces. That's often been the biggest issue with us on the technical side, is that all of these compartments inside of a store don't get to talk to each other, right? The culture is that way. We have multiple languages trying to achieve all different things. Now that you're fusing that together, what would you say to those that are looking for real solutions on the side of saying, you know what, there is a power when you do diversify all the angles that you're getting your information from?
Absolutely. And what I would say is that bright light is there. Lean into it. Don't lean back. Right? I mean, there's such an opportunity there. We see things, we get a little intimidated or afraid, so we pull back. These generations of consumers are coming, and they're ready to buy. Right?
Yeah, they're coming.
All the
every year there's more too.
All
They're
the
cars.
That's right. And we need to be ready to serve them. And what I say to dealers is, not everything you try will work, but lean into it. Try things, be aggressive, try new ways of doing business. And we think we have one solution. There's probably a lot of good ones here on the floor that they'll see. Lean into that stuff and try it, because that's what'll keep us from being stale and allow us to catch up to some other verticals.
And you know what? The key word there is try. I think a lot of dealers and a lot of people on this planet, they just don't take that next step, or they don't just keep digging and get those 2 more inches to find those diamonds and gold, right? And I think that when you keep trying, you're going to find there's success there. People, there's going to be failures. There's going to be times that you do something that doesn't work, but until you try it, you won't know. And then you're always going to live at the end of the day is going, man, I wish I would have.
Right.
Let's not wish I would have. Let's come and do things and let's grow together. And let's come talk to people like CEO of TrueCar, Mr. Mike Darrow, and just grow and learn something, get educated and be more than you were yesterday. The key word, once again, is try. It's all you have to do.
Yeah, and you said it. Don't be afraid to fail.
Hey, man.
When you fail, let's learn, right?
I failed twice already today. I'm just saying.
I'm smarter every time I fail, right? If I do something that succeeds, I didn't learn anything. But if I try something and it fails, you learn something. You go ahead for it, much smarter for it. So we try to use that internally. People can't be afraid to fail. Let's do stuff and move forward.
No, if people actually operated inside of the mindset of saying, you know what, I can't fail. I actually can't mess this up. By trying, I am at least going to find out how to do it. Even if you find out many, many ways of how it's not going to work, that's actually you moving forward into finding that perfect recipe that gets it done and gets it right. And it's a boldness that you all, as entrepreneurs out there, car guys, car gals, from every different angle, you have to walk in boldness, understanding you can't mess this up. You can't mess this up. If you walk with boldness, knowing that you can't mess it up, the only way that you mess this up is if you don't set your foot forward and start moving towards your goals. That's the only way that you stop it. That's the only way that you can mess it up. But when we get to be around people that are hard charging and going, that makes you step up. Right? Yeah. Seeing all the innovation all around you, how has that made you step up what it is that you're bringing to your company?
Well, as you can see, this hole's full of great companies, right, who are doing really cool stuff, and you got to lean into that. I mean, there's learnings here for us. There's learnings everywhere across this, and I love your expression of be bold. Let's try some bold things. There is no risks here of failure. Let's just go forward. Lean forward, fail fast, and let's go and learn. And this industry will catch up very, very quickly.
I agree with you. And that's the beauty. I do see it. You're starting to see momentum of that happening right now. You're starting to see people who are taking charge and saying, you know what, let's go for it. People taking risk. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, we're becoming artists out here, I think. What you guys do is art, right? And I think what everyone's doing right now is becoming more of an art form, because people want feelings. People want connections. They want to remember an experience. So you have to give it to them and have an artist's heart when you do that. So amazing things are going down. I'm excited that we had you on the show today. Is there anything you want to tell everybody, like what's going on, or anything that you want to say before we get out of here?
No, it's great to talk to you guys. I'll come back anytime you'll have me. It's fun to be here.
Thank you,
Mike.
Mike.
I love your energy.
Yes,
I love your guys' energy. You got me squeezed in here. I love it, man.
Car Guy Coffee. We packing it in there like some good espresso. All right, so now that we understand just a little bit more about this incredible CEO from TrueCar and what is cooking right now at Digital Dealer, if you can get yourself out here, make sure that you do. If not, it's okay. Pay attention. We're going to be going live a whole lot. You're going to hear a lot of Forget Focus flying. There's going to be a lot of great people on the mic, but way to get this party started.
Yes,
really, definitely set the bar high, everybody.
They did.
Set
That's
the bar
be a tough
high.
one to follow. I'm just saying.
So let's go ahead and take this just a little bit higher, and let's go ahead and fly with it. We're going to apply those 3 F's. We're going to forgive. We're going to focus, and we're going to fly, and then we can keep growing. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Nice and loud. Here we go. On 3, everybody.
Hands on your shoulders.
1, 2, 3. Forgive. Focus. Fly and keep growing. Keep growing. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, car guys and car gals, thank you so much for tuning in. We are live at Digital Dealer 2022 inside of fabulous Las Vegas.
Over at the Mirage.
That's right. I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
I'm Fred Lenartz, subprime hero.
And you have been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee podcast with the one,
The only
Mike Darrow. Let's go, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you soon. We're out. What's going on, Derek Bumper? Everybody else that's jumped in, thank you so much. We'll see you all later.
Share.
Share it around. Share it around. Love y'all. Out.